What secrets lie behind the walls of Charley Pride's abandoned home? How did a country music legend amass a fortune only for his passing to spark unexpected family drama? In this video, we explore the highs and lows of Pride's incredible life, his record-breaking career, his devoted family, and the controversies that followed his death. From his staggering net worth to the house that now sits in silence, we uncover the mysteries left behind by one of country music's greatest icons. Stay tuned for a deep dive into the untold story of Charley Pride. First, let's step inside Charley Pride's former mansion in Dallas, Texas, a place that once served as a sanctuary for him and his wife, Rosine. After tying the knot, the couple found their dream home in this stunning 6,200-square-foot estate, a space where luxury and comfort seamlessly intertwined. The estate's French Norman-style architecture makes an unforgettable first impression. As the gates open, the home reveals itself, a grand yet inviting property that stands out with its elegant design and intricate details. The blend of rustic stone and classic architectural elements gives the exterior a timeless charm. Inside, the beauty continues. Designed by renowned architect Charles Dilbeck, the home is filled with character and warmth. Guests are immediately drawn to the soaring cathedral ceilings, which create an open, airy atmosphere. Exposed wooden beams add a touch of rustic charm, perfectly balancing the home's refined elegance. Every corner of this estate tells a story, making it a true reflection of Charley Pride's legacy. One of the most captivating features of the home is its collection of stunning fireplaces scattered throughout the estate. More than just sources of warmth, these fireplaces serve as inviting focal points, drawing family and guests into cozy, intimate spaces. Adding to the home's charm are its beautiful stained glass windows, which filter sunlight into the rooms, casting a colorful, almost magical glow. Every detail, the soaring ceilings, exposed wooden beams, grand fireplaces, and vibrant windows, gives the home a unique character, making it feel like every corner has a story to tell. Beyond the main house, the estate stretches across 1.6 acres of serene beauty. Lush greenery and carefully manicured gardens create a private retreat, offering peace and seclusion. At the heart of the grounds sits a tranquil koi pond, its still waters adding to the estate's calming presence. The outdoor spaces are just as thoughtfully designed as the interiors, with plenty of areas for both relaxation and entertainment. A standout feature is the Grand Cabana, a cathedral-like outdoor living space complete with its own large fireplace. Whether hosting gatherings or simply enjoying a quiet evening under the stars, this space adds yet another layer of warmth and elegance to the estate. For those who enjoy outdoor living, the estate features a stunning pool, perfect for basking in the Texas sunshine or taking a refreshing dip on warm days. But the amenities don't stop there. The property offers something for everyone. Sports lovers will appreciate the private baseball field, an ideal spot for family games or casual practice. Meanwhile, the fire pit and stone patio create a welcoming space for evening gatherings where friends and family can relax under the stars, sharing stories and making memories. Beyond the main living areas and outdoor features, the estate also has room for even more possibilities. Above the oversized 3-car garage, an additional 1,278 square feet of space offers endless potential. Whether transformed into a guest retreat, a home office, or an entertainment area, this bonus space adds even more functionality to an already remarkable property, abandoned house in Mississippi. In addition to his well-known Dallas estate, Charley Pride also owned a charming home in Mississippi, a place that carried deep personal significance for him. Hoping to return to his roots, Pride took on an extensive remodeling project, envisioning a comfortable retreat where he could spend his later years surrounded by memories of his hometown. However, those plans were sadly never realized. The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted everything, And in December 2020, Charley Pride passed away, leaving his dream unfulfilled. Since his passing, the Mississippi home has remained empty, its future uncertain. Although it has been listed for sale, it has yet to find a new owner, standing as a quiet reminder of what could have been. Situated on nearly an acre, the property reflects the elegance of mid-century modern design, with a spacious and open floor plan that blends timeless architectural elements with a warm and inviting atmosphere. The master bedroom is a true retreat, spacious, serene, and designed for ultimate relaxation. With plenty of room to unwind, it offers a peaceful escape from the outside world. Thoughtful storage solutions throughout the home help maintain a sense of organization, keeping the space clutter-free while ensuring everything has its place. Stepping outside, the property continues to impress. The expansive porch provides the perfect setting to take in the stunning hilltop views, whether enjoying a quiet morning coffee or hosting friends for a laid-back gathering. Just beyond the porch, a sparkling diving pool invites residents to cool off on warm days, adding a touch of luxury to the home. With its combination of comfort, functionality, and scenic beauty, the estate offers both relaxation and practicality, making it an appealing space for a variety of lifestyles. What was Charley Pride's net worth? At the time of his death, Charley Pride wasn't just a country music star. He was a trailblazer who shattered racial barriers and carved out an enduring legacy in a genre that had long been dominated by white artists. At the time of his passing in December 2020, his net worth was estimated at $40 million, a testament to his incredible success and influence. As RCA Records' second best-selling artist, right behind Elvis Presley, Pride made history as country music's first black superstar. His impact was undeniable, and in 1971, he was named the Country Music Association's Entertainer of the Year, cementing his status among the genre's greatest talents. Hits like Just Between You and Me, I Can't Believe That You've Stopped Loving Me, I'm Just Me, and Kiss an Angel. Good Morning remain beloved classics. Before his rise in music, Pride was a gifted baseball player, competing in the Negro Leagues and minor leagues. Later, he expanded his legacy beyond music, becoming a minority owner of the Texas Rangers. From sports to music and business, his career was defined by perseverance, talent, and an unshakable drive to succeed. Charley Pride was born on March 18, 1934, in Sledge, Mississippi, as the fourth of 11 children in a poor sharecropping family. Growing up in the segregated South, he experienced hardship from an early age, but his parents instilled in him a strong work ethic and resilience, qualities that would shape his future success. At 14, Pride's love for music took root when his mother gifted him his first guitar. Though music would later define his legacy, his first dream was baseball. An exceptional athlete, he began playing professionally at 18. Joining the Memphis Red Sox in the Negro American League in 1952. Over the years, he played for several teams, including the Boise Yankees, Louisville Clippers, and Birmingham Black Barons. But as much as he loved the game, music kept calling to him, a passion that would eventually lead him down a different historic path. In 1956, Charley Pride was drafted into the U.S. Army and stationed at Fort Carson in Colorado, where he continued playing baseball while nurturing his passion for music. After his discharge in 1958, he briefly returned to the Memphis Red Sox, but soon realized that his future lay elsewhere. It was in Helena, Montana, that Pride's musical talents truly began to shine. While playing for the semi-professional East Helena Smelterites, he started performing at local venues, slowly building a name for himself. His big break came when RCA producer Chet Atkins took notice of his rich, resonant voice and helped him secure a recording contract. Pride released his first single, The Snakes Crawl at Night, in 1966, though it failed to chart. But he didn't give up. The breakthrough came a year later with Just Between You and Me, his third single, which became a hit. The song's success led to his first major concert at Detroit's Olympia Stadium, and more significantly, his Grand Ole Opry debut in 1967, making him the first black artist to perform there since D. Ford Bailey in 1941. Charley Pride's appearance at the Grand Ole Opry was a landmark moment in country music, challenging the industry's long-held biases and proving that success should be based on talent, not race. His performance signaled a shift, opening doors for future black artists in the genre. Through the late 1960s and early 1970s, Pride solidified his place in country music history with a string of hits. Songs like All I Have to Offer You Is Me, I Can't Believe That You've Stopped Loving Me, and I'd Rather Love You resonated with audiences and cemented his status as a country music powerhouse. In 1971, he released what would become his signature song, Kiss an Angel Good Morning. The track not only topped the country charts, but also crossed over into the pop world, earning him widespread recognition and proving that a black artist could thrive in a genre traditionally dominated by white performers. That same year, Pride showcased his versatility by contributing all his children to the soundtrack of Sometimes a Great Notion, a song that went on to receive an Oscar nomination. Through the 1970s and 1980s, Charley Pride continued to build on his success, delivering hit after hit. Songs like Mississippi Cotton Picking Delta Town, Burgers and Fries, and I Don't Think She's in Love Anymore kept him at the forefront of country music, resonating with fans across generations. His appeal wasn't limited to the United States. In 1975, Pride toured the United Kingdom, where his music gained a dedicated following. One of his most beloved songs, Crystal Chandeliers, took on an unexpected cultural significance, becoming an anthem embraced by both sides of the conflict in Northern Ireland during the Troubles, proof of the universal power of his music. Beyond his success in the recording studio, Pride also made his mark on major cultural moments. In 1980, he sang the national anthem at the World Series, an event that became the most watched game in the event's history. He reprised the honor 3 decades later in 2010, reinforcing his status as a beloved American icon. Even as trends in country music shifted, Pride remained a celebrated figure. In 2016, he was one of the featured artists in the Forever Country Mashup, a tribute to 50 years of country music. The following year, he proved his passion for music was as strong as ever, releasing Music in My Heart, his first album in 6 years. Personal life. While Charley Pride is widely celebrated for breaking barriers in country music, his personal life was equally complex, shaped by both deep relationships and difficult moments. His love story with his wife, Rosine, began in an unexpected way. The two met while Pride was playing baseball in Memphis, Tennessee, and their bond strengthened in 1956 when he was home on Christmas leave from Army basic training. That same year, they married, beginning a partnership that would span decades. Together, they raised 3 children, Craig, Dion, and Angela, and eventually became proud grandparents and great-grandparents to 5 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. But like many public figures, Pride's personal life wasn't without complications. In the late 1970s, he had a brief affair with a flight attendant in Dallas, which led to the birth of his son, Tyler, in 1979. The situation brought legal and emotional challenges in the years that followed, adding a more complicated chapter to his otherwise carefully guarded private life. In 1990, the flight attendant took legal action against Charley Pride, seeking child support for their son, Tyler. Pride initially disputed the claim, questioning whether he was the boy's biological father. However, in 1992, a DNA test confirmed that Tyler was indeed his son. Following the test results, a Texas court ruled that Pride was responsible for child support payments until Tyler turned 18. The court also ordered that Tyler's last name be legally changed to Pride, officially recognizing him as part of the family. Death. Beyond his music and family life, Charley Pride also faced significant health challenges in his later years. In 1997, doctors discovered a tumor on his right vocal cord, a serious threat to the voice that had defined his legendary career. Undergoing surgery at the University of Arkansas for medical sciences, Pride successfully had the tumor removed, a moment that underscored both his resilience and the fragility of his gift. However, his later years weren't just shaped by health concerns. Pride also found himself navigating complicated family matters, some of which surfaced after his passing. In December 2020, at the age of 86, he died in Dallas, Texas, due to complications from COVID-19. His death marked the end of an era, but his influence on country music and the barriers he broke along the way continues to resonate. The scandal that emerged after Pride's death. On the surface, Charley Pride's family life seemed picture-perfect, but after his passing, a long-standing complication came to light. Tyler Pride, the son of a brief affair between Pride and a flight attendant, resurfaced with legal claims against the estate, bringing renewed attention to a chapter of Pride's life that had long been unresolved. According to Tyler, his relationship with his father wasn't entirely absent in his early years. As a child, he saw Pride regularly, though those visits became less frequent over time, saving country music. However, this narrative contrasts with the legal battle that unfolded when Tyler was 13. His mother took Pride to court for child support, prompting the country star to deny paternity. A DNA test ultimately confirmed that Tyler was his son, and child support was court-ordered. But Tyler claims their relationship never recovered. Unlike his other siblings, who benefited from their father's financial support and influence in the music industry, Tyler alleges that he struggled financially, recalling that he sometimes had to collect aluminum cans just to have enough money to eat. These revelations surfaced in court documents filed after Pride's passing, in which Tyler sued the estate, arguing that he had been unfairly left out of his father's inheritance. In his will, Charley Pride named his wife, Rosine, as the executor of his $40 million estate. The estate was left to Rosine and the couple's 3 oldest children, while Tyler Pride was not included. Though it's legally within a parent's rights to exclude a child from their will, Tyler challenged this decision in court, claiming that Rosine had unfairly influenced Charley to leave him out. According to Tyler, his father only kept his distance to maintain peace at home, prioritizing his wife and older children. He argued that Charley would have wanted to provide for him financially, but was pressured into doing otherwise. Rosine, however, strongly refuted these allegations, insisting that she and Charley had supported Tyler financially over the years and that the decision to omit him from the will was entirely Charley's own. Much of what Tyler is saying about Charley and me is a lie that Tyler hopes reporters will spread to grab headlines, she stated. Tyler does not have a valid claim, so he has resorted to a hurtful smear campaign. She characterized the lawsuit as more of a financial play than a genuine effort to be acknowledged as part of the family. Despite the public disputes, the legal battle came to an end in September 2022. Tyler Pride announced that the case had been settled under undisclosed terms, closing a contentious chapter. While the details remained private, the situation highlighted the complexities of family dynamics, especially in the lives of public figures, where personal matters are often placed under intense scrutiny. Philanthropy. Charley Pride's legacy extends far beyond his groundbreaking career in country music. While he paved the way for Black artists in the genre, he was also deeply committed to giving back. One of his most meaningful contributions was the establishment of the Charley Pride Foundation, a charitable organization dedicated to causes that were especially close to his heart. The foundation's mission focused on expanding educational opportunities and supporting underprivileged youth, particularly in rural areas. For Pride, this was more than just philanthropy. It was personal. Having grown up in the small town of Sledge, Mississippi, he knew firsthand the struggles faced by children in rural communities and the life-changing impact that access to education and opportunity could have. A major focus of the foundation was youth and educational initiatives. Pride believed in the power of education to unlock potential, and he dedicated himself to helping young people gain the resources and support they needed to achieve their dreams. He understood that for many, education was the key to a better future, and he worked to ensure that those from disadvantaged backgrounds had the chance to succeed. Pride's commitment to giving back was evident in his efforts to provide scholarships and fund educational programs, helping countless young people continue their studies and pursue their dreams. He understood that financial barriers often stood in the way of success, and he worked to remove those obstacles for those in need. Beyond academics, Pride was a strong supporter of music education and the arts. Having built his own career on a love for music, he knew firsthand how transformative the arts could be. He believed that music was not only a form of expression, but also a tool for personal growth and opportunity. His advocacy for arts education ensured that young people had the chance to explore their musical talents, often stepping in to fund programs and provide resources for schools and organizations that might not have had the means otherwise. Pride's generosity also extended to military veterans, a group he felt deeply connected to as a veteran himself. He was passionate about supporting causes that honored and uplifted those who had served in the U.S. Armed Forces, making their well-being a priority in his philanthropic work. Pride's time in the military gave him a deep understanding of the struggles many veterans face, and he remained committed to supporting them throughout his life. He frequently took part in fundraising events and benefit concerts aimed at providing essential services for veterans, from health care to housing support. Whether by donating money, raising awareness, or advocating for better treatment of those who served, he used his platform to honor their sacrifices and push for meaningful change. Beyond his work with veterans, Pride was no stranger to charity. Throughout his career, he lent his voice and influence to numerous fundraising events, performing at benefit concerts that supported everything from disaster relief efforts to community programs. These performances not only raised crucial funds, but also inspired countless others to give back in whatever way they could. Charley Pride's legacy is about more than just the music that made him a legend. It's also about the lives he touched through his generosity. His story is a testament to the idea that true success isn't just measured by personal achievements, but by the impact we have on others. Through his music, philanthropy, and unwavering compassion, Pride proved that a single individual can make a lasting difference in the world. Charley Pride's indisputable legacy. Pride went on to break numerous barriers in country music. He became the first black artist to win Entertainer of the Year at the CMA Awards, the first to co-host the show, and later the first to be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, according to Billboard. His success was not only groundbreaking, but also paved the way for future generations of black country artists. When news of his passing broke in 2020, the music industry mourned the loss of a legend. Fans and fellow artists paid tribute, including rising country star Rissy Palmer, who simply tweeted, "I have no words." Harvey Mason Jr., chair and interim president CEO of the Recording Academy, summed up Pride's impact. Music is about breaking barriers. As one of the first black superstars in country music, Charley Pride did just that. He inspired artists and paved the way for so many in the industry. He'll be sorely missed, but we are grateful for the remarkable legacy he leaves behind. Dolly Parton shared her heartbreak on Twitter, writing, "I'm so heartbroken that one of my dearest and oldest friends, Charley Pride, has passed away. It's even worse to know that he passed away from COVID-19. What a horrible, horrible virus. Charley, we will always love you." Maren Morris reflected on her own memories of Pride, tweeting, "Your voice, your humility, The fact that the first time I ever visited the Opry you were backstage holding court and I was trying not to eavesdrop. Jason Aldean posted a black and white photo of Pride, acknowledging the obstacles he overcame as a black artist in country music. I can't imagine what this man went through trying to break into this business, but what a career he had. Rip Mr. Charley Pride. Darius Rucker also paid tribute, writing, Charley Pride was an icon, a legend, and any other word you want to use for his greatness. He destroyed barriers and did things that no one had ever done. But today, I'm thinking of my friend. Heaven just got one of the finest people I know. I miss and love you, CP. Charley Pride's legacy extends far beyond his groundbreaking career in country music. His influence, resilience, and generosity continue to inspire generations of artists and fans alike. His passing was a heartbreaking loss, but his contributions to music and his impact on the industry will never be forgotten. What are your favorite memories or songs from Charley Pride? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned.